Morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cannabis Chronicles, Sunday Sesh. Got my man, Outlaw Grower, Desert Growth Spurt. Let's go ahead and get this morning started off right.
So for all the viewers out there, happy belated birthday to Desert. He had his birthday this last week. And on his birthday, I received this t-shirt from him. Not supposed to work that way, but I got a gift from him on his birthday.
Yeah, all good. Don't even worry about it. So what you smoking on this morning?
You know what? I don't even know. It's something that we picked up from the dispo. So I don't even have the bag anymore. So I don't even know.
I am also, unfortunately, from Dispo at the moment, and it's called Lem Dog. It's good. Tastes good.
Lem Dog, like Lem?
Lem.
Okay, because I've heard of Chem Dog before.
Yeah.
So that must be lemon and Chem Dog or something like that.
Yeah. It's it's your typical Dispo. You know, it's not trimmed great. It's kind of weird. Whatever. I'm almost there. Before we get into my stuff, how's your garden going?
Oh, good. Before I get into that, so look, got rid of the beard so I can wear my hat again now. But you know what? I'm looking, and I kind of feel like I look like Dale Earnhardt Jr. right now, or Dale Earnhardt. No, Dale Earnhardt Sr.
Yeah, I got a little bit of that going on. Yep.
Glasses. I don't know if he ever wore a hat like this though.
I don't know.
Anyway, something made me think that. I've never really done this, just the stash before. So it's for my dad. I'm dedicating it to him.
Nice.
I know. Throw my goatee back. But the girls are doing much better. I think it was last week that we were talking about it. I had some drooping going on, and I didn't know if it was we didn't know what it was. We talked about a few things. I think I came to the conclusion that that they needed more water, and the light was too low. And I went ahead and, just in case, because we were talking about some things that you had said might be going on, so I just went ahead and flushed the hell out of it, put it outside in the sun, just let it soak out outside all day, and just flushed it and let it drain. And that was last week. Oh my God, they look so amazing now.
Good.
So amazing. So you know what? Before we jump into yours, let's because I forgot we have the ability to just do a quick switch over.
Taking a journey?
Yeah, we'll take a quick journey. Make sure to switch this over before. There we go. Switch.
We're still sitting on an empty couch, my man. Okay, here we go. The switch is happening. Nice. Oh, look at that. Beautiful day. Woo! They look so good.
Oh, they so much better than before. Yep. We got about 14 solo cups going with some photos.
Nice.
They're all gonna go out guerrilla style.
Yeah. Do they all sprout? All of them?
Um, all the ones that are in the tent right now, but not all the ones.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was probably like 3 that I put in the cup that didn't do shit, and then like maybe 4 seeds that didn't even make it into a cup. They just didn't pop at all.
Gotcha.
So that's my
And,
update.
what were what's in the solo cups? What's going outside?
Just different photos. I think I got a few that are White Widow, and then the other ones are just they're um the ones that I had something happen last summer where like one of my plants got a little pollinated by another one, and
Got a couple seeds
it
from
was
that.
like what it was the gorilla cookies that got pollinated by one of my mids seeds, and so I have some gorilla cookies mixed with something else, reg seeds that I'm just gonna see what happens.
Sure.
The plan with those is because I'm like I got them. I'm like I'm gonna run them, and the plan is to just whatever they make. Um, obviously I'm gonna pull the males, but whatever they make, I'm gonna be doing like do we talk about LB?
Huh?
Are we able to say our friend's name from your
Lunchbox?
area? Okay, yeah, I don't know which one we're not saying the name on. It was the Instagram, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Just our friend
I,
Lunchbox on YouTube. You can always refer to
yes,
him as that.
exactly. That's what I meant. So um anyway, I'm gonna be doing like he does and just turn it into extract.
Nice. You know,
So
save it
I'm
up
like,
so
yeah,
you get your setup rolling.
yeah, it's just yeah, because it's those are all gonna run outside, so they're not gonna be done until November.
Yeah.
So by that time, I'll have the equipment, and I'll just have a bunch of outdoor stuff to throw through it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw everything, leaves, bud, everything, just run it.
Be careful out there, man.
Oh yeah, this is all it's private property and stuff like that.
Yeah. Nice.
So chill.
Good deal.
Yeah.
So my gals, I don't know if you had caught, I put out my week 12 update a couple days ago. Yesterday, actually, not a couple days ago, yesterday. And yeah, my gals are different stages. So like the first 3, 2 out of the first 3 are finishing up. I'm actually expecting this week at some point that monster in the middle to finish up, and then that real short gal on the right to be done. They're
Nice.
all cloudy on the trichomes. I just want like a little bit more ambering, and then yeah, so they'll be done. And the ones in back, so with what happened, my insanely acidic watering feeding for almost 2 weeks. So they're back to growing again. They stopped dying and showing craziness. So I definitely am losing
You.
quantity at the end, because they're not going to be as huge and thick because they had 2 weeks of suffering, just like trying to figure out if they're going to stay alive or not. So, but
Are they going to be crystally as hell?
it kind of seems like it. I think the quality is definitely going to be there. So,
Since they survived that, you might as well just punch them a few times and stuff, all that. toward
Well,
the end.
you know, as soon as they
Beat
get
'em.
chopped, they're going to be kind of front and center. So I'll be able to. I neglect the ones in back a little bit, but I do. I go through and I'll shake them because I can barely reach them. So I'll like give the branches like a good hard fuck.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Like that, don't you?
Yeah. Put out some trichomes. Make some stink. You don't like being touched here. Touch you. Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's
So,
good to hear because I know a little concerned that they weren't going to come back around.
yes, there was definitely, because they're autos, you know, everything happens a little bit quicker. So like they'll die faster, but in theory they should recover quicker, and it still took a little bit. So, but they're definitely, you know, I can see we're back to daily differences with them getting a little bit thicker. So it's a little bit easier to notice. Whereas like before, it just like kind of quit, just started dying. All the leaves started like, come out of here. I don't want none of this.
Well, yeah, it sucks when you get problems like that
Yeah.
unexpectedly. It's nice when it just goes smooth.
But, and then as you can tell from the hoodie, my temperatures still aren't like warm yet. When you live out here, even like low 80s, mid 70s is a little chilly sometimes after you're used to being warm. So,
Yeah.
but it's still
I forgot.
at night. So, yeah, I can't start my outdoor stuff yet. And as soon as we start the outdoor stuff, there's going to be its own little special documentary. So, if down the road we're successful, me and the wife, then you can go back and see where it started from each year.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still going to do weekly updates. I don't believe in here's my beginning to end. No problems. Everything was great. Here, you know.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
But yeah, that'll be soon. Probably in the next month. Be my guess.
Very good. Yeah, I was getting to where, you know, the nice days had me turn my heater off in the tent, and then I was getting that it was getting a little chilly at night, so I had to put the heater back in there on a timer at night because I think they were getting a little too cold.
Sure.
And I go out there and look at them in the morning, they're a little unhappy.
Yeah, I am so I took my heater out. I have no use for it. You know, and I don't air condition the room. I'm getting some insane temperature fluctuations.
Yeah.
So, and as of right now, still no problems. No, you know, I'm definitely back on wood.
I'll say I'm very, because I'm the same way. In the winter, because my tent's outside, I had to put heater in there.
Of course. Of course.
I don't try to climate control it, so it has massive fluctuating temperatures sometimes, like 20-degree differences.
You might, if I can just throw out a suggestion, because you're saying right now it's still getting kind of chilly at night.
Yeah. Light runs at night.
Yeah. Mate, if you can you pull in those seedlings at night, dude, and let that temperature just get nice and cold for because those your nice bushy, they're autos, right? Are those autos?
Yep.
Yeah, those things, man, you drop that temperature, they'll react nicely. If you give them a couple real cold nights, you'll start seeing really cool colors come out of them.
I got those two middle ones though too. They're like mid-stage. They're in flower.
They're in flower. They're still in veg.
Well, all the ones are in. Yeah.
I don't know. Just me. I do crazy stuff like that sometimes. If you know. I'm just saying 1 or 2 nights.
Yeah, I could do that.
Maybe a week.
I mean, it's not crazy. Yeah, I don't. I don't know, like how cold. It's not getting that cold though. I mean, it's getting down to like 50.
Perfect. Perfect. There you go, man. You're in like prime zone. Yeah, we're still in like, God, I guess it's probably like mid 60s at night, maybe low 60s at night. That's why I won't start this thing because I want it to be scalding hot. Our like couple months of just torture. There's your veg time. Oh, my veg time to like really figure out who is going to be the one. Well,
Yeah.
the two. I should the two. Who is going to be the two?
Which did I have I I don't even know if I've shown this yet to either to anybody. Switch over again real quick. That's something.
Oh, another trip, maybe.
Takes a
We're
while.
back.
Come on, man, turn around. There we go. So,
Oh,
new little tent. It's 2x2x3.
nice.
I got it for drying.
Hell yeah, man.
And obviously, I'm storing my shit in there in the meantime. But yeah, and it's also, I mean, it can be used for just like a single plant growing too.
You use that for seedlings, clones.
Seedlings, clones, all that shit. So
Yep.
yeah, I'm like, that's great. And it fits perfect in that spot too. It's out of the way. So here, let me switch this back over.
That
Yeah,
is nice. I like that.
It's like 45 bucks.
Really?
Yeah. So I mean, that's why I wanted to try how I like it, because I mean it's very inexpensive. I mean for the size and the way they designed it is it's they make it to where you could have that one either be tall or like sideways,
Sure.
however you want to use it. So yeah, it seems like it might work well for a bunch of different uses.
Interesting.
So yeah, we'll be talking later. I'll send you like the link or whatever for that one.
How tall is it, you said?
3 feet.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, 24 by 36.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So like for anybody that has like one of the little lights, like I started off with, it's a perfect light for that. For one big plant or a couple small plants or some seedlings, like you said, or clones or drying.
I got my wheels are returning right now.
I kind of figured that might happen. That's why I wanted to show that to you and mention it and mention some of the uses I'm using it for. Because that kind of happens. Sometimes I mention a little something and your wheels get turning and you come up with like this brilliance.
Well, so and not my idea, but a lot of people who have like drying tents. So they make these spinning, not they don't spin, but you can manually spin them. So spinning drying racks. So if you like break it down into like individual branches, you can clip them on the branches and they'll.
Yeah.
And then I've seen also people hook up like mechanized and like have it spin, on the mechanized plug in
Yeah.
super
Plug it
simple
in.
motor. Um, I'm not gonna lie, like I would need one probably the next size up.
I
Because
think they got them.
a lot of the girls are 3 feet by themselves and they're kind of bushy. So it's like one plant. So if I can get like a 2 or 3, like skinny, it only needs to
Or
be like 1 or 2 feet wide.
yeah.
Do I just line them up, like open it up? Bloop, bloop, bloop.
That's the nice thing about. That's why I thought was nice about them because even if you need, you're like, well, that's not enough. I'll get two. And
Yeah.
you can literally stack them on top of each other because the frame is built well. They're not real heavy. Stack them on top of each other. Stack them next to each other. So it could be, it
Oh,
depends on what you're
that.
growing.
Oh,
So
in the back corner of my room, you've been there. You know what? It's storage. Clear that out.
boom.
Have like 4 of those. So I'm like,
Uh-huh.
I mean, right now I would need 3, but like a lot of times I find myself doing 4, maybe 5 at a time.
And they make the bar to crisscross on the top like this. I didn't do that because they have one bar that sits lower than the other. That's how
Mm-hmm.
they can crisscross.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I have them going this way so that because I was like, I'm planning on just hanging is the plan. And there's some sort of strap that comes with it too.
Huh. What's the brand? Like, if you don't mind me asking, where'd you get it
I,
from?
I can think of it offhand. I Amazon.
It's not like Gorilla Tent, right?
No,
It's like one of the top of the line. They're kind of pricey.
yeah, no, it's not like the top of the line or nothing. Like I said, I was just kind of like I just typed in small growth tent to like see like for a small one because I knew what I wanted it for. And when I saw, they were like 50, $60.
Mm.
I was like, all right, yeah, that's not bad. And they have them in different sizes. So yeah, you could get a different size if you wanted. Um,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
and yeah, depending on what you needed. I like you saw that space right there, that counter space. It like literally fits perfect in there for me. So
Yeah,
that's why.
absolutely. Yeah, in like I said, like in your situation, you start off your seedlings or any cut-ins you do from like your photos, a real weak light because you don't need much for them to like get started and root the whole 9 yards. So like something super easy, plug in there, get it going, transfer over there once they're like ready.
Exactly. That's the plan when I like go back to photos at some point
Mm-hmm.
because you can transfer. Um, I'm wanting to see if I can fit 2 5-gallon buckets in there, which I don't think I can because then I could be starting my autos in there and then putting them in the tent. But I mean, I got plenty of space right now still in the tent to be starting them at different stages if I want. But yeah, when I do the photos, like you say, yeah, a bunch of solo cups started in there, a bunch of
Mm-hmm.
clippings. Um, yeah, there's a bunch of use for it for that kind of stuff.
Is there like holes in it for like exhaust and a fan like so it's okay. Okay. Oh. Oh.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's got two exhaust holes.
One up high, one down low.
I
Hmm. Well, let's go ahead and just keep the morning rolling, right? Might have to pack up.
so there's three actually. There's one in the top straight up. There's one right below that straight back, and then there's one on the bottom and the side, and then on the other side there's like one of those pull off windows. and then there's the zip up front. So yeah, it's got pretty much everything you could want to for whatever you're gonna want to use it for. It's got what you need.
All right, I'm gonna have to do some homework, especially because I'm getting ready to do some chopping this week. So
Yeah, I'm telling you, like I have a feeling it's gonna be very good for drying. For me, I don't, like have a space to do it. So
yeah, yep.
I know it might not be a lot, and it might be cramped. It depends on how big the plants get, type of situation. But if I could fit, two in there, I kind of have them going two at a time, stages wise. So it should work.
Absolutely. I like that idea. It's a great idea.
And I'm gonna give credit to Lunchbox because he's the one. He's like, dude, I got this little tent, and he showed me. He's like, I put these little clips in here, and he's like, I hang dry with that sometimes. And I'm like, huh. I'm like, that's a really good idea. So, but then, yeah, like you said, I mean, I started thinking about the other stuff too. Like, you could use it for this. You could use it for that. Storing your stuff in.
Yeah.
Even.
Oh, I got ideas. Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Every now and again, spark ideas with him. I love it.
Dude, this is gonna be good. You'll see. But give it a week or two, you'll see some like, oh, this is what he's doing.
Nice.
Okay, we'll see. I gotta
we got some things to look forward to coming up with Desert.
I gotta finish out the find once I see it.
Yeah, of course.
Dude, this is gonna work good. Actually, it's gonna work really good because I have to dry in the same room. It doesn't matter. Like I can't do it in the house. I can't do it. So,
and that's what I was thinking for you, because obviously I was like, I was considering drying in my tent, but you want to keep it dark, blah 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 blah. So it's like hard to, you're like, okay, well, use a bag. I've done that. That's a good idea. This just puts it in its own little thing. Can make it totally dark. And from the sound of what you've told me, it's just as simple as with a spray bottle to add a little humidity to something like that size.
I will say this: you definitely don't want to be doing that when you're drying.
Well, no, I know. I'm just meaning like, because if like
if you're using
your
seedlings
too
and
low in the area that you're at, you can add humidity to that tent very easily without putting like
very easily. Yes. Very.
So to control your humidity is a lot easier, and it's dark. So
yeah, no, this would be nice. Thank you. I appreciate the inspiration. Because I need to come up with something better than just trash bags.
Yeah.
Hanging over.
And that's all. Yeah, I was just trying to, like, that's what we do. We fine tune everything until it's running smooth. And
it looks a little bit better than trash bags.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. Like I didn't even have the room in the tent because, like, the
as
way my
that
lights set.
Correct. Yep.
So I had it. I was doing the bags in the freaking bathroom, and the damn shit's in the way. And I'm like, all right, I need something better.
Hold on. Doesn't your light fold?
Like not. No, not like that. The one there was one that I was looking at that did that. No, they The
Okay.
bars can like turn a little, but
No, I'm
they
talking about
don't.
the whole, like if it's a 4 foot, you can like fold it almost in half. You can make an L shape with them.
No, not this one.
So you, okay.
The
Got
bars are literally like they've got two brackets on the bars that screw in on each side. It's so you can't do nothing.
it.
There's
Okay.
no folding. Um, and the thing that goes across the top is like like the module thing.
Uh-huh.
So
I got
yeah, that
it's
doesn't.
just a lot of them I've seen have like a hinge in the middle on that top
Yeah,
support on the
I
frame.
don't know what that's for necessarily. I
It's
mean,
well, let's
I guess if you're wanting like you know light here and here and here and here, maybe.
you
I
angle it
guess
like
you'd have a
this and
lot.
have it focus if you just have one.
Yeah. Which that's I will say with mine, like I say, the bars have like the ability, like if this was the bar, I could take it and kind of angle it like about like this
Sure.
much. So if I wanted to, I could take them all and kind of
Uh-huh.
angle them more this way, which would still give some light down here, but a lot less.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's not a lot. I do like that I can do that because there are times where I'm like, all right, you know, these like those two that are kind of tall. At one point I had them off to the side and I had all the lights kind of like angling this way to the other ones because those were so much taller. And then I got to where they're closer now, and then I put the seedlings in a bucket so that they were up higher. So everything's good now, but at the time I had the ability to just change the angle a little bit.
That's pretty sweet. I like that. At least option.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. It's not something that's used very often, but
Sure. Yeah. See, mine
and
doesn't do anything. It's a nice light, but it doesn't fold. I can't now. I can adjust the bar, so if I want to like space them
spread
differently,
them.
I can do that. Yeah.
Yeah. I
They
can do
have
that too.
arrows for the manufacturer suggested. Put it here,
That's
put it.
yep.
And that's what mine's set up at. But you can slide them. Put like a couple over here and like all of them stacked on one side if you want.
I've
You could
got a
sit
little
that
bit of wiggle room with that now because of the way the wiring's done.
way.
It'll give me a little bit each way, but
Sure.
I wouldn't be able to put all of them one over to the side. I'd be able to put, like this one all the way
Mhm.
and then that one all the way and that one, but it wouldn't be all the way.
Yeah,
They got like a little bit of room each way.
yeah, no, I will say that the one thing with mine is like that I don't know what you would call it, but that big main like spider piece that comes out and goes to everything. It's got leg on it. Like you could so I have mine. It's kind I hate the like cord management that I have going on because I got shit like ran through the walls and like it's all up on hooks out of the way. But there's so much room, dude. You on mine, you can slide them all to one side and have one all by itself, no problem.
That's
It'll
pretty cool.
reach that whole thing and still have like slack, so it's not tight.
That's pretty sweet.
But yeah, so like
Yeah, that's a nice
a few weeks ago, I like showed the video and I like it showed all that rat's nest of stuff up above. There's so much extra room. You could see it coming from up there, and all the cords just kind of come out. So nice little, but well, it was good. Good to see that those plants, dude, your plants made a huge recovery. Huge recovery.
I'm so happy about that because I was like really bummed for a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm excited that again the front three are finishing, so they're all like dying off anyway. So
Yeah.
not a whole lot of like I just gotta like try and coast them back to finishing good.
Yeah.
But the
finish
3
up.
and back seem to stop dying and are back to normal mode now, just minus a whole bunch of solar panels. So, like I said,
Yeah.
losing quantity, not necessarily quality, because they look
Yeah, I think it'll be decent.
yeah. All right, man.
All right,
Take us home.
let's close this up. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you next week.
All right. See you guys.